Hi there, and welcome to the Potscast. Welcome to your weekly edition of Amanda giving you something other than promised. Because since we last spoke, I've had a bisque kiln and a glaze kiln and completed my Ladera order. Now, there's a teeny little thing that's happened. One of the soup bowls and one of the soup lids have warped. So I've decided I'm going to make 2 more soup lids. I think that's easier than making another soup bowl. I'll just fit the lid to the warped one. Anyway, I've promised a 1st of May delivery. So yeah, I've got a week to get those 2 lids dry and in the kiln. It's going to be a single fire, don't worry. It's going to be a single fire. I'm not going to try and get 2 kilns done in a week. No. So, yes. This episode, I would like to show you. No. I would like to present to you the Ladera Collection. Oh, by the way, if you want to see some frequently asked questions about the pottery retreat, I've popped the video below because there have been some questions. So I've popped them below if you want to have a look. But first, an apology. It seems I have to apologise because my little piece in my last podcast asking for sympathy because I hadn't managed to get to the beach. I'm sorry. It's just 1 week and here I am back at the beach. I said it's all about the mugs, one plate. It's all about the mugs, one plate. All about the mugs, one plate. It's all about the mugs. Yeah. We're bringing sexy back. But I can tell you every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. People often ask me, okay, one person has asked me, Amanda, how do you get your fancy bottoms so fancy? Well, basically, I spend ages and ages at the wheel putting on things like this, and I have to put lots of wax, and that's how I make it all fancy. Here, I'll show you. Look, there you have them. The last pieces for the Ladera order. My final kiln load. Okay, I have a plate and a bowl as well, but mostly it's the mugs. Let's go and have a look. And here is the whole collection. But Amanda, it doesn't look like a lot. It's because all the plates are stacked. So the little plates are stacked. Look. Even though I didn't design them to be stackable, they're all stackable. Even the soup bowls are stackable. So there you go. It's pretty much the full collection there. So I've done a bit of arranging. And look at how lovely it looks as a table of 6. I've just taken 6. Wow. Yeah, I'm happy. By the way, I've made this So it should give you 2 cups of cocoa tea. So I'm about to decide which one of those mugs I'm going to keep for myself. So, as you know, I don't like to choose, so I'm going to do some tests. The first test is going to be how much each mug holds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rearrange them in order of capacity. Right, so in ascending order, this one here holds the least. It's 300 millilitres. Slightly more than 400. So I can immediately eliminate this one, and I'm going to eliminate this one for being the 2 smallest. So we're down to 4. Now it's the weight test. How heavy or light. Now some people have already ragged me in the past about me wanting a certain weight to my mug. Perfect weight. Slightly heavy. Surprisingly heavy. Teeny bit light, but I like the way it fits in my hand. So we are down to 3. So now it's time for me to just pick them up and pretend I'm using them. Just feel. We're down to 2. So let's look very carefully. Okay, I've made up my mind. And to be fair, yes, it was the one I had my eye on. It was this one. I don't know, I love it. I love it so much. I've just gone through all of the pieces and I've done a little bit of sanding on the bottom to make sure all the bottoms are nice and smooth. And I've picked out my favourite fancy bottoms. Should we have a quick look? Now I know you're all saying, Amanda, you just did that really fancy bottom because you knew that was going to be your mug. But I didn't know it was going to be my mug. Remember, it was the winner of the tests. Now I didn't colour this chattering, I just think it was beautiful on its own. Have a great week, everyone. Bye. This episode of the Potscast was carefully assembled by me, Amanda, on the island of St. Lucia. Bye. If you want to have a go at doing what I'm doing, where I'm doing it, check out my pottery retreats.